Well, everyone, we made it back. This place might look a little familiar to people who've been watching for a couple of years. And the reason why I say a couple of years is because I did not come here once last year. Way too much of my schedule, and literally every single time this auction happened, which is once a month throughout the entire spring, summer, I think into like fall, which might have been like 7 or so times. I had something I had to do. So we are back. If you're new around here, this is the Tailgate auction. It's done with my good friend Les. Les is an auctioneer in the area, and he used to do it also in Allentown, but they switched over now to this one. I think it's in Silver Creek or Springtown, somewhere around here. Yeah, it's a tailgate auction. It's a little bit different than a normal auction. People come with whatever they want, and they set up on a table, and then they auction off by choice off that table. So you can choose whatever you want, but there's no photos of what's here. You don't know how many vendors are going to be here. It's really just show up and sell. You do have to reserve a spot, but we'll see how it goes. See what we can find, see what we buy. Let's do it. It's really everything and everything. Probably use that because I have so many bats in my barn. Oh, asbestos cutter.
Because I submitted the tax information and now they want something else. So I went to print it and didn't print. I gotta see what
Our nail keg's hot anymore. It's just one of those things. One year you get 20 bucks, and next year you can't get 5.
That is so ridiculous. It's not worth the article. But it adds up though.
My pile inside here is growing. Look at all my fabulous merchandise I've just picked up.
There you go. How about $10? 10, I have that 12 and a half. 12 and a half, 12 and a half, you good 12 and a half? Now 15. 15, you're at 15, 17, 50. Now 20. 22, 50. 25. 27, 50. 30. 35. 40. 45. 50.
Kind of a cool jar. It's marked $15. I guess it was at the antique store. That's what that marking is. There's 2 there. I took the better one. I'll see if I get the other one, but I just got it because I don't see it a lot, and well, I'll add it to my collection of jars and bottles, and I guess I've never seen one before, so I don't know next time I'll see one. Kind of cool. Different, but the same. Different, but the same. That's a great comment. That sounds about right. Different, but the same. It is starting to get warm.
Our day started at 6 o'clock this morning. So whenever I'll get out and make
All right. So I left the auction a couple hours ago, actually. I went home and I decided I was going to go out garbage picking tonight. But because of the holiday, everything got pushed back. So tonight would usually be the normal night for trash pickup in the town that I'm going to go to. But I had to come to the recycling place. This guy had to park sideways. Usually you just back into a spot or you pull into a spot. But I don't know if this guy, yeah, you should be able to make that turn. So I came here, I wanted to see if anything good was here. Let's throw this window down. It is getting really warm. It's 90 degrees. Oh, I don't know what I just pressed on the radio. There we go. It's 90 degrees out. So amazing. This morning it was 48. So we went from 48 degrees to 90 degrees, all in a matter of like 8 hours. I don't know if you heard me over the beeping, but I said 8 hours. So see if anything's here, and then let's see if there's anything in the garbage or anyone put out for garbage. That looks like recyclables. This thing is jammed shut. Oh wow, no, this thing's like full. All right, they gotta haul this thing away. So this also feels like it's, yeah, that's full. Oh, it smells wonderful. So nothing here. This is also a great place to get boxes. You need boxes. Yeah, I don't really see much. That's stuck. Yeah, no, plastic and plastic. All right, let's do a little bit of trash picking to throw in with a little bit of auction haul. I was going to unload the van, but I don't expect to find much tonight, and all my goodies are up there. All right, let's go take a look over here, see what this pile's about. Oh, some pine furniture. It smells awful. That really smells. Oh my goodness, it's the garbage. And I'm not joking when I say stuff gets ripe. I don't know what you call this, a bench, a footrest, a step. There's only one. Good old pine furniture. Nothing screams 1970s, 1980s like pine furniture. I want to be around, well, I wasn't around back then, but maybe I was a thought, but I wasn't around. But I would assume pine furniture was everywhere in the 70s and 80s. I don't think it's 90s. I guess 90s is more pressboard, the start of pressboard. It might have been around longer than that, but it's when everything kind of turned into pressboard. I should have probably put on my chest mount because I realized lifting heavy things with one hand is not going to be the easiest thing to do. But we're going to make do with what we have. Maybe I'll just like put you guys in my pocket. Free. Love it. Oh, it's got weight. All right, I'm putting you guys in my pocket. Yeah, I could probably take some. I have a little bit of space.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get my son out here because I have like a few things if you want to take it.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep. Better not be like a grill. Microwave is all right. It's all about space. That's what happens when I tell you gotta unload your van. Unloading this van and loading this van is a full-time job. If I'm not a YouTuber, if I'm not a picker, if I'm not an eBayer, I'm a packer. I just have to pack and unpack. It's not my merchandise. Everything has to come out too, because I'm going to an auction tomorrow. Gotta love it, right? This is just gonna get turned into a disaster. Hey, what's going on?
What's going on, man?
Just throw it in there. All right, so, all right, good. Got the hockey stick back there. I was a very nice person there. I took their flat screen TV. They gave me a really nice tri-skull, which I'll try selling. That's pretty good. I took their televisions from them for free. I'm not even, well, I can get rid of them, but I have to go to Jersey to get rid of them for free. You got to pay around here. You got to pay like 20 bucks and go to Waste Management's recycling day to get rid of them if you want to. If you want to get rid of them. Otherwise, no garbage company in this area either takes flat screen TVs or those older TVs. So I'll just put those aside, and then whenever I go to that recycling place, or I should say that landfill, I can get rid of those larger TVs, but my scrapyard takes the flat ones. And she was like freaking out because she's like, I don't know what to do with this flat screen TV, or you know, they won't take it and all sorts of stuff. And you know, I figured I'd be a nice person, although I'm not making money, I'm not doing anything with it. I'll haul it away for free and make their life a little bit easier, because I know exactly how it is when you try to get rid of something and it just becomes a burden and you put it in the corner and you look at it every single week. Sometimes you just gotta do the right thing. Side note, I have a major headache. I'm pretty sure it's this weather. All right. Okay, let's grab this fan. I did manage to find some water in the truck. A little warm, probably not the best, most healthiest. At this rate, I'm gonna have to go to the scrapyard tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning is supposed to get kind of tricky. The reason why I say that is, I wanted to go to this rummage sale, which was always a really, really good one. But it was a good one before everyone else kind of did rummage sales and before everyone else kind of did clothes. And they took Facebook photos and blasted it all over Facebook. I'm talking like Facebook Marketplace, a bunch of pages. And they took photos of like every single room, and it's packed. So I assume it's probably going to be a very, very packed sale. It's also like the day where we're having like 6 or 7 community rummage sales. Or should I say yard sales? No, breath. So I have no idea what I'm going to be doing tomorrow morning. And then in the afternoon, around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, I have an auction. So it's going to be another action-filled day. I don't know if I'm going to have time to really lollygag. I got a rummage sale. Spend 3 hours of my morning there. Could have probably just made a whole trash picking episode. It's really amazing how much, even by going on the wrong day, how much stuff you find. Alright, I thought that thing was attached. Oh my goodness, do I really want to take all that? I don't know. Alright, so although you can't see on camera, this one doesn't have it. There has to be like 100 red ants on that other one. I feel like a jerk for leaving it. Oh my goodness, they're everywhere. Yeah, no, sorry, bud. Yeah, there's like 100 of them. This thing I don't think had any on them. No. I hate doing it, but I'm not taking all those red ants home with me. Absolutely not a chance. So, Lincoln and I made it back. Oh, I just noticed my camera has 6% battery. Oh, now it went up to 7. How the heck did that happen? I don't know. So I just got home. Well, I got to the warehouse. Pretty much feels like home. But I did grab some things at the auction. I guess everything's kind of buried now, so can't really do much of a recap. But it was an awesome day at the auction. I have not been to this auction since 2021. I missed all of 2022 just because I had things going on every single week. And I think this tailgate auction used to be once every 2 weeks, or like every other week, or it was like the second week and the fourth week. Not really I can't really remember that far back, but I thought it was like every 2 weeks during the summer was this tailgate auction, and then he switched over to once a month. So it was cool kind of to see everyone because it's been a while, and then it was also cool to kind of be at the tailgate auction because it's an auction where you really don't know what's going to be there. There was a box record sold for $80. There was an old bulldog, like a metal bulldog. I think that sold for $50, and then like a lot of stuff sold for $1 or $2. So it's really just all over the board. But it was a lot of fun. I did grab a bunch of stuff. Unfortunately, I can't really show you because, well, it's all buried. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. The auctioneer suckered me into buying this, which I thought was funny. He's like, I know you want that. I was like, yeah, it's cool. It's it's a check machine to write checks. At least that's what I think. It says check writer on it, so it's going to be like that. But I know these things don't sell. These and adding machines. You'd think adding machines sell because they're kind of like cool looking. But what are you? It's just going to be like a door weight or a doorstop. I did pick up some baseball gloves. This is actually a really nice one. This leather on this feels amazing. It is, unfortunately, destroyed. It's got a big hole in it. It's got what looks like duct tape at one time, but this is actually a really well-made glove. I don't know off the top of my head how much this thing is worth, but this just feels like a good quality glove. It's made by, it looks like Geo Reach Company out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I don't know what they're really valued. I'm not going to say they're a couple hundred, but I would say they're not like a junk $5 glove. But then again, it's probably really hard to find a good conditioned model glove for this company, given its age. But that's just a good glove. That'll go to Lambertville, which I'm going to in a couple days. I did pick up all this stuff in the trash. Like I said, I did take the televisions for the guy. Fortunately, I have a way to get rid of them. Before I knew about this landfill in New Jersey, I didn't know how to get rid of them, so it was like a really, really big like concern if I ever bought a storage unit and there was a television in it. Same with tires, but through my experience of just doing this, I've kind of learned there's places to take things that will take them, and it'll take them either for a very small fee or it'll take them for free. Whereas when I first started, it was pretty much you have to go to the recycling day once a year in a certain town, and it costs you some exorbitant amount of money. That is no longer the case. So unless you're in this business and you kind of learn through experiences, something like this, they said they had those televisions in the back for 3 years because they literally did not know where to take them. And I was like, I'll just take them next time I'm there. I'm going to drop them off. It made their life a little bit easier. So I feel like, although yes, I'm not getting paid for it. Oh, yes, I'm not really getting anything out of it monetary-wise. It's going to be a little bit more work. I'm going to be back there eventually. What's the big deal to take another 20 seconds out of my day to just drop off a couple televisions, To make someone's life a little bit easier. I think we should do that more often. We should make other people's lives easier, especially when it doesn't take a lot of effort for ourselves. Good words to go by. Anyway, thanks for tagging along. Thanks for coming to the tailgate auction and trash picking with me. It's been a fun one. It's been a long day. It's been a warm day. It's 91 degrees and it's 7:30 at night, so riddle me that one. Anyway, thanks for tagging along. If you guys enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe, download for more treasure hunts. Till next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.